Tecmo Super Bowl on the Super NES. Well, we have our first division champion. The Houston Oilers have managed to become the first team to well, actually, I think we've already gotten to the playoffs. The game doesn't tell you you've gotten to the playoffs yet. Houston Oilers are the first team to clinch the division. So not only are they guaranteed a playoff spot, they're guaranteed a home game in the first week of the playoffs. Bernie Kosar might not make it. He's 7-6. But one thing I should mention: we are undefeated. We haven't even won our division yet. But we will win the division if we win today, because the Saints are 4 games behind us, and I think we finish off the year against them, something like that. Actually, we already swept them. We should have already won the division, because if we finish in a tie, we get the tiebreaker. So technically, not only are we already in the playoffs, we're gonna win the division. But we're gonna make the game force the issue by winning today against the lowly 3-9 Falcons, led by Bobby Hebert apparently, and possibly Billy Joel Tolliver, I forget. We clearly have the best defense in the league. We allow 7 points per game. Less than that. 7 points in 12 games? Do the math, kids. 12 games? Good lord. What's 12 times 5? Wow, that's pretty bad. Anyway, we're allowing about 4 points a game, 7 points a game. We're allowing less than 7 points a game. And that's saying something. I mean, the fact that someone actually got 10 points on us, I mean, holding people to double digits, under double digits, is saying a lot. Again, the Falcons are a division opponent. We've already gone through their playbook. We don't have to worry about that. We're not going to worry about finishing number 1 in rushing. It's not going to happen. Ricky Waters is not going to go off for 200 yards a game for the rest of the year and take the rushing title. But what he will probably do, we're going to receive, what he will probably do is get 1,000 yards if we feed him the ball enough. Might not even need to worry about it. Press B to touch back. Okay, what's his condition? Change. Yeah, I changed out my playbook too. Let me get rid of that. Probably should have made this a permanent change. I like this play at least, but I'm not wild about it because there are 3 open guys usually. There might be 4. But the idea is that the 2 deep guys will get free. Alright. Change. What's Ricky Waters' condition? Williams hasn't done anything lately, by the way. I guess he's just not getting open. I mean, that's what matters, right? Is that you got to get open. So let's see what this guy can do to start the game. We'll go top side. Yeah, give me a block. Almost got around the side. Whoop, he got past him. Wow. Tackled by 8 guys. 10 yards, though. That should not have happened, by the way, but it somehow managed to. He's just fast enough to get outside that guy. Going down. Give me a block. Thank you. Jeez, 9 yards. Barely got that. 10 yards, wow. Another 10-yard scamper. Ricky Waters is looking all right. I'll do a sweep. So we'll do a sweep this time towards that side of the field. Guess this is a stretch. Give me a block. Oh, for crying out. That's why it's so hard to get these. We'll do a dive. Darn it. All right, we'll do the red gun. 3rd and 8. We had our fun. 4 rushes for 22 yards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Darn it! He pulled his arm back, but he couldn't get it off. Alright, this could be interesting. 4th and 22. Red gun. Let's just see what happens. Shouldn't give him the short field like that, though, but hey, we'll see what happens. I like a challenge. No one is open. Chucking it downfield. Can't run for 22 yards. Quadruple coverage. He caught it. A 60-yard chucker to John Taylor. We're going to sweep down the bottom of the screen. We're not going to have much room to run, though. I can't flip the play, and I can't cancel the play I just called. Give me a block. For crying out loud. Give me a freaking block. Run and shoot. Brett Jones is not open. Give me a block, Ricky. Give me a block, Ricky. Okay, probably should have done the flood play. Alright. Red gun. They're covering Ricky Waters. Give me a block. Open on the south side. Touchdown, pylon. Steve Young is 5th rushing TD of the year. Sometimes that's all you need. Just get out there. Always be scoring. We're going to miss this. Wow. Kofor's losing it, man. I could press the turbo button and he still wouldn't get it off. In fact, I can probably turn the turbo on with this controller, but I probably still won't get it off. Some RNG BS. Down to 2. That crap. For crying out loud, people. And the blockers forgot to actually clear open the space in front of him on the top side of the screen. That was weird. Eric Dickerson, I believe, is the league's leading rusher. We'll be taking care of him. This is a shotgun. Gotcha. Keith DeLong, sack number 24. Again, he's already broken the single-season record along with Bill Romanowski. First twosome to do that. Apparently, I just learned that the last 2 skins to get double-digit sack totals in a single season were Dexter Manley and Charles Mann back in '85. And apparently, that was a safety. Wow. And I think that was Kevin Fagan, too. That's 11th sack of the year. Actually, no, it's his 6th. Back to the 10. I want to say that, who was it? We're going to run until he gets in bad condition. I want to say, who were the 2 skins? Was it Kerrigan and somebody else? Whoops. Not much of a block, y'all. Was it Kerrigan? Kerrigan and somebody. I think it was just Kerrigan, because I don't think Arakpo ever got 10 sacks a year. Or at least not with the skins, maybe with another team. Go around the other way. Try to cut it inside. No good. They sniffed it out. I can't even bother running anymore. This is getting ridiculous. Red gun on 3rd and 10. 4 down territory. Give me a block. Give me a block. Thank you. Barely. 4th and 2. How do you want to do this? We can do the flood play. Change. Waters. I'm not going to run it. Motion play. Probably shouldn't do this because I don't know what the counter blitz is. Gonna run for it. You got it. That's my only option these days. If I want to run the ball at all, I got to do that. Steve Young has 3, so he has 4 rushing touchdowns this year, averaging 5 yards a rush. Okay, red gun. Come on. Okay, no one's open. Give me a block. He didn't block. Brett Jones is sitting right there in the middle of the field. He's not going to block for me. But I got 6 yards. That's about all I can get these days. Jerry Rice going deep. Yeah, guy was sitting right in front of him. I saw him apparently do the double move, or at least the defender actually started guarding against the... So where does that sound? He did the double move, so I probably should have passed it then. So let's try it again. Nope, too much coverage. One open guy. There he is, Brett Jones. Finally gets a catch. It's been a while. It's been a couple of games. They usually cover that guy coming across the middle, but not that time. Red gun. Too much coverage. Give me a block. Thank you. Wow, that defender stopped pursuing me. That was weird. And I somehow broke out of that grapple with Steve Young, of all people. That was weird. That could have been a fumble if that had gone wrong. He's not open. He's not open. No one's open. Give me a block. Thank you. See, Brett Jones gave me a block that time. So I had all that green space in front of me. That's probably one good reason to run this red gun, is I have a quarterback who can scramble. Too bad you can't switch him out with a running back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Didn't get it off. I can't get it off. I have all that space in front of me, but I can't get it off. Let's get at least half of these yards back. Red gun again. I can't scramble for 12 yards. I can scramble for 8. 11. So I got half of them back. Okay, Ricky Waters topside. We're inside field goal range, right? Well, not yet. Okay. Yeah, I saw that. See that guy spying the line of scrimmage, and that defender couldn't bring me down. That's a bug. The defender, I think, as soon as I broke out of the grapple, the defender couldn't grapple me. And then basically, as soon as I broke out of the grapple, I was invincible for like a frame or two. So that freed me up. That is John Taylor, wide open for the touchdown. Yes! He's at it again. 25-yard touchdown, right? Remember, he's averaging 30 yards a catch, this dude. And he got a 60-yard gain earlier in this game, right? Just chucked it up to him. It's kind of ridiculous what he's been doing the last couple of games. I mean, ever since I got this red gun, he's just going nuts. Okay, let's pin him inside the 5. See if we can tackle him inside the 15. Yep, he's at the 4. Got him at the 12. Wow. This is working out too well. That's why the Patriots do it all the time these days. In real life. Okay, this is a one set back. Let's get Romanowski in there to guard the line of scrimmage. No, you don't. Ah, still pancaked. I circled over. See me circle around the blocker, and he still pancaked me. That was embarrassing. Eric Dickerson. All day. Just do the run and shoot defense. Hold up, press B. Okay, might be a run and shoot. Let's see what happens. DeLong. Yep, it's a blitz. Did he get it off? He got it off. Got to Dickerson, of all people. That was a check down. It's a pretty good anti-blitz, all things considered. Good thing I was covering the line of scrimmage. Run and shoot blocking, or run and shoot defense. Okay, should I get McDonald? Let's get a Romanowski in there to guard the line of scrimmage. Got him! Tackle him. Finally. Yeah, I had to break coverage to get in and get the sack. I shouldn't even have had to do that. Is that 37 for him or 36? I'm losing count. He's got 37. And he dropped back into coverage and attacked the quarterback for that tackle. 3rd and 8. So I'm going to cover the last scrimmage with Romanowski again. But good job to Fagan by getting him tangled up in blue. Should not have thrown it there. He had 2 open guys, one running free down the bottom of the sideline too. Second quarter is going for the field goal. This will be a 60-yarder. Get in there, DeLong. He's going to get it. He's going to get him. No, he's not. Nope, he blocked. He missed again. And he missed the 60-yard field goal. It was long enough. Just couldn't get it inside the upright. We have 3 seconds left. Doing the red gun. Chuck it downfield to Rice. He's running along the top sideline. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Got it off, but it's just going to kill time. Yeah. That's not a blitz counter if you can't complete it. Although it does save yardage. Winning 16-0, folks, because we got a safety and 2 touchdowns. Steve Young scrambled and threw for a touchdown. John Taylor has 2 catches for 87 yards. On point, really. So the league leader in yards per reception is 31 yards, and he's going to beat that by the end of the game if all goes well. We'll chuck the ball to him a couple more times. Dickerson has 1 run for 45 yards and nothing else. So it's not looking good for him. 52 yards of offense allowed by the number 1 defense in the league, which is pitching a shutout once again. 49ers. 12 games, 77 points. That is 60 plus 17. So that's about 6 points a game. Yeah, just over 6 points a game. We're not even allowing a touchdown a game. In the last couple of games, we've given up 6 points when we should have given up more than that. So that's saying something. Not a good block, yo. You should have gone around me that time. Not the best rushing defense in the league, but by far the best passing defense in the league. Something like 50 sacks this year. Well, so of course we give up the occasional play like that. It's annoying, yeah, so they had to get one eventually. So that might be the only big play they get passing the ball. Run and shoot defense. Hold up, press B. Let's bring out DeLong. He'll spy the line of scrimmage. Whoop, I ran inside. Whoop! Dickerson should have gone south. He ended up going on the top sideline. He should have gone towards the top sideline. He ended up going the wrong direction. He ran right into my tackle. So let's drop Romanowski back into coverage. Yeah. Yeah, see that guy running free down the side? Whoops. That was a curl. I ran too far deep. At least he couldn't get behind me. Run and shoot defense. Okay, let's get Romanowski to guard the line of scrimmage. Whoop! Never mind. 2 open receivers. Get up, Romanowski. Yeah, see. Got to Todd Haynes. That's not... His name isn't Todd, I don't think. But I got pancaked, and I should have stayed back in the coverage. Bad move. Jim Miller's barbecue. 1st and 10. DeLong gets around the nose tackle, dumps it off to Dixon. That sometimes goes for first downs. That's incredibly annoying. I can't tell you how annoying that is. Shotgun D. Romanowski back in the coverage. Nope. Okay, you have 2 open receivers. Wow! Double coverage to Pritchard. Who's this guy? He's just like coming out of the backfield. Who's this dude? Mike Pritchard? Never heard of him. Miller just threw a ball into double coverage and he got a touchdown. I don't know how that happened. I was trying to pitch the shutout. I guess it wasn't going to happen. Okay, so we're going to have to run the ball and kill the clock just to make sure we don't lose. They have plenty of time, so let's make sure we get some conversions. 15. All right. Change. Ricky Waters. He's average. So let's go top side, see what we get. Might need an extra blocker. Darn it! Why aren't you people blocking for me? Red gun, we're going to have to scramble for it. If you get it, if you stay inbounds, kill the clock during the play calling. Play selection screen. Give me a block, thank you. Is that it, 9 yards? You got it. We can scramble for 7 if we need it. So running down the bottom of the field with all that green space helps because John Taylor takes the defender with him. Anyone open? Taylor's covered. Give me a block. Thank you. Stay. Okay, kill the clock. Kill the clock. 125. Motion play. I can scramble for this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Probably shouldn't have done that, but I canceled the blitz. Motion play. No blitz. He's not open. Give me a block. Thank you. Stayed in bounds. Well, sorry, it's out of bounds. Too bad I can't dive. But remember, I can do an automatic dive by pressing the X button right on this screen. If I just want to kill time. It's the equivalent of a kneel down. And I've never seen a fumble while doing that, so it's a possession play. Red gun. I'm going to scramble for it if I need it. Only way I'm going to get a running play off. Everyone's covered. Wow, no one's blocking, dudes. Okay, flood. No one's open. No one's open. Give me a block. Wide open on this side of the field. So the red gun is free on the bottom of the field, and the flood play is free on the top of the field. Ricky Waters. Yep. I'm going to pitch out. Give me a block, you sons of... Good Lord. This is embarrassing. Okay, we're going to do a flood play. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoa, should not have done that. Okay, 3rd and 9. Red gun. This will be the last play of the quarter. We need to get in the field goal range, too. That'd be nice, even though we're not going to kick a field goal, to be honest. Give me a block. Thank you. Got the pylon. Yes. Yep, just got it. Aim for the pylon. That's technically not a pylon. 4th quarter. Let's see how Ricky Waters is. But we killed, what, 2.5 minutes so far? So we're doing our jobs. Ricky Waters. Yeah, he's average. Alright. So I guess those keeper plays might be the best option right now. Let's pitch it out, see if I get some blockers on this side. Might need to switch plays. It's getting ridiculous. Okay, I have blockers. Darn it, no I don't. Ah. Okay, I need to switch this up. We'll let the clock run. Let's see. Do I have another pitch I can do up here? Toss sweep. And no reverses. Pitch open. I'm going to have to switch. I don't want Williams to run anything. Slot. That's Williams. I'm going to have to switch just for that. Run and shoot, sweep. Yeah, for Waters. Okay. Playbook. Let's see what else I got. No fakes. Weak side might be good. Well, let's see what we got. 2nd and 8. Let's do the weak side. We're going to get a blocker running in motion. There he goes. That might be John Taylor. Nope, not good. Whoa, I got past him. Barely. Wow. Okay, we're going to have to do the red gun now, so I'm going to have to scramble twice to get these 8 yards. We're inside field goal range. We're killing a bunch of time, so that's good. Give me a block. Give me a block, you son of a... God. I got 100... Wow, Steve Young has 100 yards rushing. Wow. 4th and 6. We're going for it, dog. I made a bad decision. I should have gone outside, and I went inside, so I should never have done that. Okay, I'm going to get 6 yards. Give me that block. I got 6. Yes, I got 7. Steve Young does it again. So we're going to get 100 yards rushing with a quarterback. Do what you got to do, man. We're going to kill the entire clock this possession. No one's open. Give me a block. Ricky Waters is open. Give me a block, Ricky! Should have just dumped it off to him. Steve Young has 100 yards rushing today. Not exactly a Steve Bono 50-yard scramble, is it? Free on the top of the screen. Now he's covering. No, he's not. You see that defender, slip back and forth between the 2 receivers? Good call on his part. Okay, we'll do a flood. We'll scramble to the left, to the top side if we have to. We got a new weapon. No one's open. No one's open. Run to the top. Run to the top. Run to the... Whoa, that was close. Should have gone around the defender. Should have scrambled around the... Should have done the loop. Should have gone around him. That's okay. Try to squeeze inside. That's asking for trouble. 1, 2, 3, 4. He got it! Ricky Waters! He's still short. Okay, so he's trying to call timeout. This is going to be tight. I'm going to have to scramble it in. Which is fine. Someone's open. That's okay. He'll just... wide open. I didn't want to risk throwing it out of the back of the end zone. Steve Young, another touchdown. 30 yards rushing today for this guy? Let me get the turbo button on. Hold down the turbo button. It didn't work. Wow. The turbo button doesn't work. That's kind of embarrassing. Okay, we'll pin him inside the 5. But how far ahead are we? We got 3 touchdowns, so we're good. This game's over. So we killed 5.5 minutes. That was pretty amazing. Yep, I think it was, 2.5 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter when we got that ball. So these guys haven't touched the ball in nearly a quarter. So it's good to know I can do that if I need to kill the clock. I think they're out of timeouts, too. Okay, we'll get Romanowski out there to guard the line of scrimmage. Uh-oh. It's on. That is Ted Washington with his 7th sack of the year. He's got 6 sacks in 3 games. And I haven't been controlling him. He's just been getting blitzes. These are the kinds of blitzes that Fagan used to get sacks on. Ted Washington's getting them instead. I believe he's our nose tackle. Get Romanowski near the spy on the line of scrimmage. We have an open receiver, top side. I got him. And that guy was almost open. But Miller threw the ball long. If he had thrown it short, it would have been complete. Possibly. Shotgun D. Hold right, press B. Romanowski will guard the line of scrimmage. And he'll run back to cover he's covering the receiver, going deep. And Haynes somehow got that ball. 2 catches he's made in coverage. People draped all over him. Game's over right here, kids. Okay. Shotgun. Finish off the game. He's going to pass. I'll get DeLong in there. Give him some pressure. That was a run and shoot. And he's not going to get it off. 25 sacks this year for Keith DeLong to end the game. All right, is Ricky Waters going to run? We'll tell you what, we'll chuck it up to John Taylor, see what happens. Oh, we're too close to the end zone. We'll probably have to run it in. That's okay. We made our point. Ricky Waters, touchdown. So that's 2 passing touchdowns today. So 2 rushing, 2 passing for Steve Young. Missing that extra point is really starting to grate on me. Good Lord, this is embarrassing. Like, we almost lost that game last week as we missed the extra point. If we had given up a touchdown, they got the extra point. That would have really scared me. Okay, got him at the 2. This game is over. So the Niners will stay undefeated, 13-0. Falcons will dip to 3-10, and we will win the division. And we are 2 wins away. I think we're 1 win away from guaranteeing home field advance throughout the rest of the playoffs, which isn't going to matter in this game. Home field advantage means nothing. Whoops. Well, should have got him in the backfield. I was guarding the first down marker, and I let him get by me. 30-yard gain, so there goes our defensive stats. I was hoping to keep them contained. We're still the best defense in the league, and we gave up 89 yards passing today. And that big run we gave up, that was another 30 yards, so. Had a couple of big passing plays we never should have given up. But once again, we only give up 7 points. So we're going to finish, we might be able to keep them under 100 points this year. So if that might be the first team in league history to give up less than 120 points in a single season, or basically. Giving up less than 10 points a game, that's historic. So we're definitely going to do that. So our offense isn't going to be as historic as I was hoping, but we're still crushing people. Steve Young had 126 yards running, but look at 12 rushes for Ricky Waters for 34 yards, 44 yards. That's terrible. Steve Young was okay because he had green field in front of him all day, so he only had 113 yards passing. That's probably because the defense kept covering the guys downfield. But of course, Niners win the NFC West again. So it's bad enough that the Falcons of Atlanta are in the Western Division, but the Rams are going to move from LA to St. Louis, and this division will make even less sense. So basically, the NFC West is about San Francisco and LA, along with, along with the Falcons and the Saints. New Orleans and Atlanta is in a division with San Francisco and LA. That makes absolutely no sense, but hey. The Cardinals moved out to Phoenix eventually. In fact, they're in the NFC West. In this game, they're in the NFC West. Excuse me, NFC East. See that? The Phoenix Cardinals of the West. So basically, Phoenix should be with San Francisco. Atlanta should be in the East, but you know it is. Well, we haven't won the conference yet because Philly's 10-2. So there's a chance they might catch up to us if we drop a couple of games. We've already gotten to the playoffs, so we're fine. Everyone in the Central sucks. See, 84 points. That's actually kind of embarrassing. Is anyone else under 200 in terms of defense? Probably not. Yeah, Philly. They're the other good defense. 296 points, but we have... Ooh, look, Detroit has 320 in terms of offense. Of course, they've given up just as many... They've given up more than that on defense. Yeah, we're going to score 400 points this year, so we're way ahead of everyone in terms of scoring, so... It's not always about yards. Sometimes it's just about getting the ball in the end zone like we just did. So, passing. Yeah, Bernie Kosar's way ahead of us now. We're not going to catch up to him. Running the ball as much as we didn't help. We finally got our rushing game back, so that helps. So it's not all Ricky Waters anymore. So I guess that's the big news. So if we had started with all this nonsense, we probably would have run the ball all game. If you have a guy like Steve Young will give you 8 or 9 yards if you get good blocking. A regular running back might only give you 4 or 5. So That helps. Best defense in the league by far. We're a top 10 defense. Of course, we gave up those 2 big plays, so we would have been number 7 if we had contained that. NFL leaders. We're not going to be number 1 in passing. I've established that. Yeah, Montana's going to get past us because he's chucking the ball downfield more often. Yeah, we're just kind of hoping guys get open. That's the problem with us. It's hard to get guys open, even with all the talent we have. It's hard to get open. Completions, yeah. We're middle of the road. Of course, we have more dropbacks than anyone. We're running the ball when we drop back, too, so that's always fun. There's Warren Moon. So we'll be seeing each other in the playoffs, probably the Super Bowl, it looks like. Because it looks like the Browns won't make it. It looks like we'll have to beat Warren Moon. Touchdown passes. So do we have 3 touchdown passes in that game? Wow, I wasn't expecting that. Because obviously Steve Young ran for a few. No one's going to catch up to Steve Young, though. It's pretty much been established. Wait, is that Harbaugh? Let me check on that. Lowest interception. Yeah, it's Harbaugh for the Bears. The Vikings. That's not Wade Wilson, huh? The Vikings QB. Receivers. There's Ricky Waters with 35 catches. We're not going to be number 1. I wasn't able to chuck the ball to him enough. I kept running the ball when I should have passed it to him. There's Taylor and Rice. So they're both going to finish with 1,000. It looks like if things go our way, they might not get to 1,000. But yeah, this isn't like real life these days where you like Kurt Warner could have 3,000-yard receivers in a season. I mean, I might not even be able to throw 4,000 yards like Russell Wilson did. I swear, Blake Bortles did probably going to throw for 4,000 yards this year. Yards per reception. Yep, that is John Taylor. So he just passed cross. So chucking the ball to him has helped out. And he's getting a lot more touchdowns, too. He got another touchdown yesterday. But let me go back to that receiving TDs. Check that out. 1, 2, tie for second place. Ricky Waters is 11. So that alone, that explains why So Steve Young has 13, 12, 25. 36 of his 46 touchdowns were to those 3 guys. And of course, Brett Jones has 8. So he threw a couple of touchdowns to a couple of other people. I don't know. Maybe it's Jamie Williams, I think. Jamie Williams got a couple of touchdowns, I think. Yeah, no one else for the 49ers. Let's see in the conference. Yeah, top 3 touchdown scorers in the conference in terms of receptions. All Niners. Rushing. Waters is 918. He's done. He might not get to 1,000. He just has too much trouble for him to get yards these days. Attempts. He's not gonna get that many attempts. It's too hard to get him open. So Waters will be in the top 10 at least. Yep. He might get to 1,000. We don't get big runs in this game, I admit. At least I don't. The computer does against me. Touchdowns. Yeah, we've been slinging the ball all over the place, so we're not going to get enough touchdowns. Waters will probably get another touchdown, maybe 2. Rice might get 1 more. Taylor will get at least 1 more, the way he's been catching the ball. People have been leaving him open on that red gun, so he's been killing folks. We've been spreading the ball enough, so that's fine. We don't have to worry about just one guy scoring all our stuff. Sacks. Yep, Tippett might get 21 this year if he keeps it up. Fagan, Washington has 7. Johnson got in there, he's got 6. So basically it's these 2 guys. Running away with it. So we'll stop the game here and get the last 2 games in.